A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Taken in, and he's going to have an Eagles first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Flag blue. There, set.
Throwing to begin is Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Through the middle of the field. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Love getting the Packers set for this two-point try.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will set up for the
Red,
two-point
38.
conversion.
Set, go.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground is Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one brought in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. And in motion is Brown. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
First down, Eagles.
A first down throw for Hurts. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
A run with Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mega. Black. Ready.
On first down, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down.
52. Chuck Blue.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
10. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Hut. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A second down throw for Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
52 blue. Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He's driving for the goal line. Will be stopped short, but has enough for the first down.
That's another Packers first down.
10 cycles. 10.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Come on,
The Packers will set up for the
yellow,
two-point
22,
conversion.
trouble, 38. Black Ultra. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
That keeps the score Packers 12, Eagles 10.
That decision to go for two was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for two. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Once again, it's Barkley. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end. Dallas got him. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. On first and 10, it's Barkley. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
63.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up to third and 3. They'll try to run here with Barkley, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. Packers going to use their final timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6. Mega. Set.
To throw is Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. Gonna mark him down just shy of the 40. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it will wind up being a first down.
First down 10 at the 39-yard line.
Smash. Red. Set.
Love to throw. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. Here's 2nd and 2.
52 blast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Love. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3.
Ready up. Ready. Check pink. Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Here's Love operating out of the pistol. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Third down and 3.
Ready. Ready. 10 black.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Edgerrin Cooper.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Cut.
Now Love. This is taken in by God. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd down.
The old blue. Zoom black. Black ultra. Blue striker. Steel black. Set.
Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Light blue. 45. White. Cut.
On 4th down, Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Man in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Packers 12.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Black shot. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Micah Parsons on the tackle. From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 23-yard line.
On a run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready. Blue 32. Set cut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield? or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing on second down, Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Love. Is a short one caught by Kraft. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Slide through.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Field flat. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 18.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Trouble, 38. Ready.
Here's Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. Shot. 60 red. 60 red.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Well, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
A big loss on the play.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Ready up. Down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Set. Ready. Blue 32. Set. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's going to have the Packers first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. This one on target, it's done. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Gain on the play.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
At the 31-yard line.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The left side, he finds Kraft. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Packers first down.
Slide through.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
On
line.
1st down, it's Love. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now, on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 33. Yellow. Drill green. Set.
Here's Love to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
23 yards.
Claws red.
That's another
Trouble,
Packers
38.
first down. 1st and goal at the
Ready.
2-yard line.
To throw is Love. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. A simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Ready.
Love to throw. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. Try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Eagles 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Now, Hurts. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Edgerrin Cooper.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Set, hut. Red, 38.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Down. 10 black. Set.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all them uppercats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' poke the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you're the best, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch of my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my head.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Like, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Levante David. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick-6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, you allow this to linger the rest of the day, you've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll work forward for a couple. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
So,
and
from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 7.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. Inside the 30. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Couldn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. And a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Buccaneers 14, Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
What's that?
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180! Stop!
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Good. 180! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. Stop.
They'll go. Mayfield. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Goff to throw. Moving left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Elijah Cansey in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. To throw is gone. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Egbuka. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. On to the 2nd Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! Run, run, run. Got.
Throwing is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a first down. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught outside by Otten. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Get this complete right side to Otten. Try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Lions' 29-yard line.
Baker to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He's got it at the 7. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal. Tackle made and about the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll run it. It's Irving. Good blocking, and he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs are out to a 21-10 lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second touchdown of this first half. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. A kid. This is Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He's taken down at the 33.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Third and 9. To throw is Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Mayfield. That's taken in. The Lions have got it.
This one's going to be tough to stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
Open space to the 35. And he's got another one. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. To return is Tucker.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing is Baker. He'll look underneath here for Irving. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10.
The Lions called their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Baker. That's his tight end, Otten. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
Complete to Cade Otten. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Kings! On first and 10, here's Baker. This one on target to Godwin. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On the run to the right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on first and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. They'll
try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now return coming from the 7th. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irvin. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Mayfield. Looking downfield for Upton. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Upton that time around. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Run, run, run.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is left side and caught by Evans.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
2nd and 10.
Down and 10.
Good. 180. What's that? Done.
Here's Irving. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
180. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Down right and catch made. That's Ibuka. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
20. Regular.
To throw is Mayfield. That's Upton, open downfield. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Hurry. What's up?
They'll run with Irving. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
180. Up. What's that?
Right back to Irving. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd down, they need 5.
Hey, alert 33. 180. Real. Up. Hey, alert. Done.
Mayfield to throw. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers have taken a 4-point advantage.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. This pitch and catch on 1st down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. A short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Kings! What's that?
Here's Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To the left side, to Godwin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Hurry!
On the ground, it's Irvin. And they bring him down but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180. What's up?
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll drop to throw. Still going inside the 20. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
180. What's up?
He'll run. And he's got another one. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Lions 38. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here's first down. Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Here's second and 9. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 5.
A run with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
20.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
Is a turnover
180. What's up?
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.